Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in with us here at Stahls on Facebook Live. I'm Mike Koval, and what we're going to talk about with you today is how to decorate using reflective heat transfer materials. Jumping into some different markets that you could approach using reflective material. First and foremost, we have our emergency crews, the EMT, ambulance, first responders on firefighters, things like that. Roadside and construction workers, there's a huge market for this. And outside of those are the most common and most thought of for this product, but it's growing more and more popular in sportswear applications today. With the popularity of athleisure and even, the jogging pants with Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, all these major manufacturers and brands are starting to use reflective on this as a trendy style look, but also for the high visibility. So with that, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and demo some of these products and do some heat application for you. So the first step is to lay our base layer of product, which is our 3M reflective. So go ahead and place that on our jacket. And the 3M reflective applies at 325 degrees for about 15 to 20 seconds. So go ahead and lock our press down. And we're just going to, since we're doing a two-color application, I'm just going to do a quick tack on the base layer. And doing a quick tack minimizes the amount of shrinking that happens when you heat apply vinyl, so to make sure we can properly line up the second layer. So we'll move our backing from the 3M, and then we'll go ahead and put our top layer to finish our application. And what we're using here today as the second layer, it's our fashion film neon orange, and it just gives another layer with the neon colors of visibility here. So we have our second layer, and I need to find me a cover sheet. There we go. And we're going to use a cover sheet to protect the exposed area of the 3M reflective to not damage or stick to the surface. And then we're going to go ahead and apply the fashion film for the full dwell time of 10 to 15 seconds. And much like the 3M, the fashion film is a hot peel product, so we can go ahead and remove that. And there we have a two-color application with reflective and the neon orange fashion film. We're going to lay this over. Before I position it for application, I'm just going to put it on here like this to give me a better area to judge where I'm going to place my left chest. So place our name drop, adjust to make sure our transfer straight, and then that we have the zipper and any of the seams here and on the side from the sleeve fall below the pressing surface. And then we're going to go ahead and press for the 320 degrees at 15 seconds. 15 to 20 seconds, sorry. And we're going to peel hot. The left chest name drop. I can show you straight. And then we have the full back two-color application with reflective and fashion film neon orange. So just like the jacket, going to thread it on. Have that collar and seam and buttons fall to the side. And we're using the Hi-Vis Color Reflect Blue. So I like to do to get a nice placement is come from the seam where it meets the collar and kind of line up your design in the middle with that. So in the Hi-Vis applies at the same time and temperature of 3M, 320 to 350 degrees. For 20 seconds and adjust my pressure a little bit more. And little tip when using the the color reflective, oftentimes we've had customers who say their customers prefer the black color reflective for anything that's worn in the daytime. It's easily visible when it's not reflective in the daytime because of the black color. It gives it much better visibility for the workers then. And not to mention it's still having the reflective qualities. So the color reflective is also a hot peel. To remove our carrier. And there we have the first application of the blue. Place our blue striping design here. And this is another advantage of using heat printing to decorate. It's because heat printing allows us to achieve some unique placement areas on garments that are oftentimes challenging for other types of decorating methods. Once I apply this, I'll take some time to answer some questions. Remove that hot. And we'll do the second layer, or the second side of the shirt. Left chest with the blue, and a unique placement area here under the arm just for some added reflectivity. And you could already see it reflecting, with the lights here in the studio. So the Reflective 2 is one of my favorite reflective products that we have, mainly because it's one of the easiest ones to use and also the most affordable because of the cost. Like I said, it's 40% less than using the 3M or the color reflectives. And one of the best-selling features of the Reflective 2, it's one of the easiest reflective products that I have ever used, especially outside of 3M. The 3M product is, and the color reflective and the 3M, those two are very, very easy to weed. So you could just see how easy this product is to weed. So we have a Reflective 2. Again, you can see in here from the lights, it's super high reflective qualities. But just know that, again, with the Reflective 2, if you have to meet any sort of certifications, this doesn't have it. But like I mentioned before earlier, if you're putting this on a garment that has, or if you're decorating a garment that already has the reflective striping, stuff like that, then by all means use this because you don't need to have it certified because the garment itself already is certified. So again, saves you some money. So back to the application on this. And for this application, we're using a new era garment. So we have our bulldogs. Place that in the center. Oftentimes bending the transfer in the middle allows us to give a good center point for the transfer itself. We'll line it up in the middle here, and I like to do usually about 3 fingers. And the Reflective 2 applies at 290 degrees for 10 to 15 seconds. And the Reflective 2 is also a hot peel product. Go ahead. Peel this hot. And there we have our first application. And now I'm going to decorate this pocket. And then for this one, since this is a little more beefed up, I'm going to place a pillow in there to absorb these seams. And all these pillows are available at Stahls.com in a variety of different sizes. Place that on the inside, and then just like when switching out a platen, when you use a pillow, you always want to be sure to test your pressure because the pillow is going to throw off the pressure, so be sure to test it. See, right now I could barely lock this down due to that added thickness in there, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen it to get us to the medium pressure that's required for the Reflective 2, which is usually between a 4 and a 6 on the Fusion or the Hotronix Auto Clamp. So I'm going to do the bulldog design. Place that over the pocket. Swing away back. And again, 290 degrees for about 10 to 15 seconds for the reflective 2. All right. I'm going to go ahead and peel this hot. The reflective 2 in a nice unique placement application with some Hi-Vis reflectivity. So by partnering with Stahls, you have the visibility, the design flexibility, and the performance of the material, no matter any applications that you so choose. So visit Stahls.com today to check out each of these products: 3M Scotchlite 5807, Hi-Vis Color Reflective, and the Reflective 2. Again, Stahls.com. We appreciate having you today. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.